Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing a headset review of the BOBOVR headset. This is the Z6 model. So my first impression when I unboxed this headset was wow, quality. This feels like luxury. They really feel good. So this is like a pleather material. The head strap has like this pleather thing as well, but the quality is also pretty cool. It just feels good. It just felt like quality, so I was really impressed. However, I soon realized the size and I was just like, this looks smaller than the 6.2 inches they said. It can fit the screen sizes off. So yeah, but I soon realized that no, actually they've got these adjusters, which is so cool. As you can see, so you can actually adjust them in and out. So my iPhone 12 does fit very nicely with the casing on it. Super good. A Samsung, actually I was able to also use a Samsung Galaxy Note 20, which is 6.9 inches screen size. Very big phone. And I'm going to show you how, but the fact that I could still do that, for me this was like, oh my goodness, value. And I think it's because of how they designed this casing, right? So unlike the other ones that closes out here, this doesn't, and meaning there's allowance for your phone to be protruding on the outside, which I will show you. But quickly, let's talk about the pricing. So I paid 3,000 rands, South African rands, and that is about $195 at that time, perhaps even still today. And that was a total cost rather, and that included the shipment fee, the actual headset, and the import fees. The headsets by themselves were about 2,000 rands, which is about $130. And I basically bought these from Amazon. So Amazon actually has become a go-to place for buying headsets. And I really think it's because I can't find any other reliable sources. So if you guys do know sources that I can use to buy from, please do comment down below. I do have other headsets which I said I would never buy, but I did buy them, and I will perhaps do a review about them next time. So yeah, so the reason why I feel that Amazon is the only one that I prefer is also because they also have a business account, which I only learned after making a few bulk purchases, and then they hit me up. They're like, hey dude, we see you using your business account to make a purchase, so open a business account. A business card, which was kind of freaky. Amazon, why do you know that I'm using a business card? But anyways, so yeah, get them, Amazon, 3,000 rands. Oh, I paid an express shipping on top of that. No, sorry, in total was 3,000 rand, but that included express shipping. So I paid an extra 300 rand if I remember well. So meaning if you don't want express shipping, you might pay less than 3,000, and also you might get some rebates on the import fees. So, which is good, right? But anyways, back to the headsets. So these are 110 FOV, which I really like because that's the average out there in the market. If you don't know what FOV is and why it's important when you're buying headsets, please do check out one of my videos. I will put it up, I'll put up the link rather. And what I like about these, and the reason why I ended up buying them, was because they've got headphones. And I think it was my first time. I'm like, I want to try on headsets with headphones because I want to see for my project what would the experience be, and I really like it. You really feel like you're inside the environment. That's because now you close out the exterior sound, right, and the sound is literally in your ears. So the head straps are a really good quality. I really like, and they fit very nicely around the head, and you can obviously adjust according to your head size. And then also the headphones, right? You can actually move them, you know, and adjust them accordingly, which is really cool. This cushion here, super dope, super soft. I really like. Obviously you can also remove this, which is what I like about these, because you can customize them to some extent, right? So if you feel you don't need this, you can remove it. For people who wear spectacles, if you feel this is distracting, you can also remove it, which is really cool. Let me see if I can just see, and then you can put it back in. So yeah, that's really cool about them. And honestly speaking, I feel like a lot of the headsets, they should have such features where you're able to, you know, to customize the fit, you know, so it's more comfortable for you. So what else does it have? As usual, you'll have, you know, this this pointing thingamabob when you're inside the game, to point, obviously to select things inside the game or the environment. So this adjusts your lens, or pupil adjuster or lens adjuster. And the nice thing about it is that, I mean, look at these lenses, guys. These are so freaking big, and I didn't have issues with it. So I know that there's some people who have issues with lenses, and when you adjust them, it's just, some people's pupils are just not designed for how headsets designed, if that makes sense. So yeah, but I don't have those issues, luckily. So yeah, and then you also have this USB port, because it does come with the USB charging cable, so you can actually charge this. There's a little light here that actually comes up when you need to charge. This will become red, and then when you switch it on, this will become blue. You've got a power button here. You've got, you know, volume controllers here, but you don't actually need to be using this, because I mean, I'm sure it's kind of like, it won't be nice when you have to, like, you know, be doing this. And this is why they've got a remote controller, and, you know, you can control the volume, you can pause, start, and all that stuff from it. And yeah, I tried a few games, and I really liked you know, the interactions that I got using this. So when it comes to the casing, obviously I've already mentioned that, you know, you can adjust in order to fit larger screen sized phones. And then obviously for smaller screen size phones, you can, you know, make it smaller. And a cool thing is that if your phone has a casing or it's thick, you know, you're able to actually adjust. So for instance here, this is for a phone that is thin, and then this will be for a phone that is thick, or you just have a thick cover, you know, phone cover. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so actually let me show you, right? I'm gonna use firstly an iPhone 6, one of my old iPhone 6, cracked screen and everything, and you'll see now. So as you can see, this is like this ample of space still left in the middle there. And then, oh yes, another thing I forgot to mention, it has these things here, I don't know what they call them, but if your phone, you can actually remove them, right? So if your phone has those touch, has like touch buttons at the back, and you don't want anything to be touched, you can either remove or put this back in order to help you with that. Then now a bigger phone, so this is a Samsung Galaxy Note Ultra 20. It's 6.9 inches, and this is how so I forgot to remove the case. This phone does not fit with that casing, so let me try and I'll show you. I'll put it this side. Okay, so this is on the first one. It's stretching a little bit, which it shouldn't. How did I do this the last time? Oh, there, perfect. And there you have it. So as you can see, it's literally just sitting there. So the camera thingamabob here, it's causing this side to lift up a little bit more. So let's see what happens. Actually, I'm only noticing this now. Let's see what happens if I remove this, if it's gonna help a little. Yeah, it actually helps a lot. It really helps a lot. Like it's a little bit much better. It doesn't feel like it's stretching this too much. And also I think if it was gonna stretch too much, this is not that flexible. I think that's the one downside about it, that this is not that flexible. So I mean, you can't open this much. So you know, you can't really do much with it. So maybe a spring in this case would have been better. VR box, I know I mentioned horrible things about your spring, but maybe in this case a good quality spring, you know, to help open this a little bit more would have been much better. So yeah guys, my final thoughts about these headsets is that they're really good quality, and for me they are value for the price that you have to pay. But you know, if I'm gonna be honest, they're a little bit expensive, and like I said, it's because of the headphones. I would also say, you know, maybe, you know, think about, you know, buying the Oculus Quest 2. It is double the price, but, you know, just weigh things out for yourself, you know, because with the Oculus Quest 2, there's a whole lot that comes with it as compared to these. So yeah, as an entry level, maybe you can, if you don't mind spending, just to see if you really want to, you know, get into this virtual reality thing before you go for the Oculus Quest. But yeah, so this is great. I mean, design wise, check. Quality wise, check. User friendliness, check. Comfort, check. I mean, you can't take away from the fact that, you know, this is very versatile, and for different conditions, like I said, you're able to adjust. You know, they give you two ports here to adjust, you know, for different thickness of a phone. You know, a wider size phone can fit around. You can adjust the headphones. You can remove these cushions if it's, yeah, as you can see, you can remove and then plug it back in. Let's plug you in. You can remove this if you're wearing spectacles or your nose is just, I don't know, differently, or that just doesn't feel comfortable rather. So yeah, this is really great guys. I do recommend these, and but honestly speaking, if you can afford to buy the Oculus Quest 2, go buy that Oculus Quest 2. I'm just saying. But anyways, thanks guys for watching, and see you in my next upload. Peace.